Hey guys, it's Ethan, and this is my 6 month on T video. So happy 6 months to me. It's the 9th of March. I started T on September 9th of 2011, so yeah, it makes it 6 months. I'm very excited. There's lots of changes. I'm sure you guys are like, whoa, his voice dropped so much, and it totally did. This is me speaking absolutely normally. I have allergies too, because I mean, like, being in the East Coast, especially southeastern Pennsylvania, like where I am near Philly, um, it can be pretty allergy ridden up here. I never had allergies until I was like, oh, God, like a couple years ago when I moved out on my own. But, um, general, pardon the hair, but, general changes that I've noticed in my mood is that, like, I'm a lot more comfortable to be me. I'm a lot more happy to kind of like be myself and be comfortable with that and assert myself like I normally would be afraid to before my transition and even like being comfortable. Um, but yeah, I mean, like it's done wonders for me. I mean, like I really don't suggest testosterone for people that may have really adverse reactions, and it's a very case by case basis. I mean, like not every trans guy is on testosterone, and that's okay. It was just my personal choice because I felt more comfortable in my body having male attributes starting to appear, like my face. You can't really see it. Well, you can a little bit see, like, right here. It's about my facial hair. Sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. And, yeah, like, stuff like that. Like, that kind of stuff stokes me. I love shaving that off because it comes back a lot quicker. Um, I'm just happy with my life right now as it is. I'm about to move out. Hopefully, I get accepted into this co-op that's queer and queer friendly. It's in Philadelphia. It's really wonderful. I adopted a dog named Ness, who's awesome. From a friend of mine, actually, that I went to school with. It's his mom who owns the dog. So it kind of opened a Pandora's box of a bunch of wonderful things. So now I have more allies and more supporters, and people that I grew up with when I was younger know now and are accepting it, and I'm taking it with strides. And like, it's really cool to see people's like curiosity and like what they're comfortable asking you. And I tell everybody in that house, if you have any questions, ask. Never hurts to ask. I'd rather, kill ignorance about the trans community and about somebody that's trans themselves by answering a question that might be personal that I don't mind asking. And, giving information. Like my friend Nick asked, like I was showing him stuff about top surgery and bottom surgery and whatnot and all the different options and everything. And, like they were asking me things I wanted and, usually really personal questions that people aren't comfortable answering. But my point was that it's really cool for me because I get to see the experience of somebody that I grew up with, seeing how different I am, and accepting me for who I am, and seeing just basic human love between one person and another person, whether it be platonic relationship. However, I've seen that recently, and I've seen it more in different people that I didn't. I mean, it's not that I didn't expect certain people to be, like, okay with me being trans, but you know what I mean? Like, you always have that fear in the back of your head, at least I do. So I always become very nervous when I come out to somebody. But in any case, yeah, so I adopted a little puppy, and she's an American Staffordshire Terrier, and she's wonderful, and I can't wait to get accepted into this co-op so that I can keep her, because Diane's being nice enough to keep her for me until I move out, which is nice. But yeah, so, everything's kind of in its right place. Not to quote Radiohead or anything, but it really is in its right place. And, my singing voice, I'm getting a little frustrated with as a vocalist and musician of like, 13 to 14 years. I get really frustrated when I can't sing like I used to be able to. I need to learn how to sing at lower octaves to match how my voice is changing. Um, that's pretty much it. I mean, like, I went through kind of a bitter breakup, so I'm kind of on that Adele's 21 CD kind of deal right now, Um, excuse me, but other than that, everything's pretty great. And I mean, like, I just wanted to give a little message too to those that are either pre-T or you're about to get your T and like about transitioning. Like I've told a bunch of my friends that are about to be on T, please be careful and make sure you take care of yourself as you are on testosterone therapy, because it is not just all positives, okay? There are a lot of negatives that I have experienced with moods. I have bipolar on top of this, so it made it really worse. I had to be put back on medicine because I didn't feel like I felt so aggressive. It can really, really fuck you up if you do not take care of yourself properly. I suggest that you find a place or you find time for yourself every single day. You should anyway. If you're trans, or even if you're not trans, you should always find time for yourself every day, and reflect on what you appreciate about yourself and other people around you. Not to mention the things in your life. If it's anything that I can suggest, I highly suggest no substance abusing. I used to smoke Bud Light all the time, and I stopped, and I haven't felt better. Um, but that's pretty much my message to everybody, is to just, really research it before you go and do that, because you are injecting hormones in your body that are quite foreign. So, I mean, they're not foreign, they're administered through the USA, but still, you're injecting yourself with stuff that's going to change you, and there are a lot of changes that come with testosterone that are irreversible. So you really should think about that before starting it. But my experiences personally, I couldn't be happier. And I have a top surgery consultation with Dr. Kathy Roomer on the 12th, which will be amazing. I'm so excited. And I get to see finally how much that's going to cost for me. I don't know exactly how much she costs. I know other doctors, but once I find out after her consultation, I could even try and see if I can get a payment plan with either her, her place that she does her surgery stuff, or I can go online through this thing called Care Credit. So hopefully, even though, excuse me, my cat's being needy, um, even though my credit isn't that amazing, I'm sure that they work with people that don't necessarily have the best credit either. So that's pretty much all I have to say. My voice is cracking a lot. Um, I don't know, man. I'm really happy. Oh, and these are 3/4 of an inch now. Holler. But yeah. So I'm pretty stoked. I mean, like, I feel really scruffy right here and stuff, which makes me happy. I'm probably gonna get my hair cut. I don't know, kind of short. It's getting a little too long. Once it gets to about like past this line, if you can see it, like past this line, I don't like my hair being longer than that for some reason anymore. But yeah. All right. Well, good morning, everybody, and have a great week. This is just my tea update for 6 months. Peace and love.